Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Welcome to Saturday night. Welcome to game show night. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special sponsor for the show that we will get to shortly. Or if you looked on the Facebook page, you know exactly who the sponsor is tonight. I need to move the chair out of the way, unfortunately.
Hello, Dr. Monster Chris Created is here. Good evening.
So how is everybody doing tonight?
Hi.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing something a little different. As you guys know, I was not on Tuesday night to do a list episode. So rather than run a pregame show tonight, we will be doing just one, prize list tonight before we get to the main game. So, get your thinking caps ready, because tonight's main game is a closed game tonight. We will only be taking 5 players.
The sound you hear is the collective groans in chat reacting to my presence.
Your package went out today, KT. Well, one of your packages went out today, KTG. So I was told, Daniel, so I was told. And like I said, I apologize, guys. There wasn't much I could do about that. When work calls, you take what work, you do what work says. There was no choice in the matter. It was basically, I was at the office from about 8 o'clock.
Awesome.
8:30 to 10 o'clock the next, no, 11 o'clock the next, 10:30-ish the next morning. Your second package I haven't put together yet because I think I used up all my boxes. So I got to go back and double check. I will send you, as soon as I make sure I get the right one. Yeah, I will send you the tracking number after the show tonight, my dear. So again, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, like I said, we are going to start off with a list. I forgot what I just did. Oh, see? It's a good thing the professor's not here. He would have made fun of me for forgetting where I put the pen. So we will be starting off with a list tonight. And then, like I said, after we do the list, we will be doing a 5-player only closed game. The game consists of exactly 15 questions maximum. In fact, I think it actually consists of 15 questions exactly. But what it is tonight is a test episode of a Canadian game show called Ultimatum. And you crazy knuckleheads, all I'm going to say is learn how to record your old shows. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Reaper, how are we doing? So, some of my regulars what I may do is when we get to the main game, some of my regulars will be quote-unquote excluded. They will probably be excluded. Just to give the new people that drop in a chance to participate. If we don't have enough people, then we'll start picking some of the regulars to fill up the slots, because I want us to see about giving everybody a chance to participate in the main game that is interested in the main game. So yeah, it's not an open game tonight. It is strictly a 5-player closed game. And it works very similar to the layout.
How old is that Batman on the motorcycle?
Batman is a 19... I gotta remember where I put him. Where is he? I've got him down here somewhere. I gotta find him. I have so much stuff stacked up right now, I'm not even sure where I've got him at. I just had him earlier because I was rearranging stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 99, I think. He might be 2003. I gotta remember where I put him to check. I know it's on there because I happened to look. Where did I put that man? I think he's on the shelf somewhere. I have so many items to give away that I don't know where everybody is. I will find him after immediately. Where did I put him? Now you got me wondering where I put him, because I was just getting ready to show off some of the stuff I picked up today. Oh, I know where he's at, and I can't get to him right at the moment. I know where he's at. He is hiding behind one of the items I picked up for myself today. Just to brag a little. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I picked this up for myself. I think I gotta move him though. So we're gonna move the exploding TARDIS out of the way real quick. Oh. That's a good question. Where did I hide him? That's a very good question. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't show off most of my stuff. That's no fun. I show off the stuff that you guys can claim. And today when I went perusing, for the lack of a better word, I actually did not pick up much today. I only actually picked up about 5 items. So, 5 of the items that I picked up are going to get shown to you right now. And first and foremost, one of the things I talked about was the fact that I never had, one of my favorite TV series was Firefly. Always has been, always will be. So I realized I didn't have any Firefly stuff to give away. I finally picked up some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, and one of them's already been claimed. So today, I happened to find the Tall Card game. For those of you that don't know, the Tall Card game is in one episode. Oh wait, there's Batman. He is a 2000 Batman. He is 2000. They played it on one episode for like 20 seconds. It has something to do with plums or something. I don't remember what. Well, Toy Vault decided to make their own version of it. So I have never opened it. I am not going to open it. So if it's a bad game, you guys are just kind of out of luck. But that was the first thing that I picked up today for you guys. Second on the list of items that were picked up today was, for those of you that are Corvette fans or die-cast car fans, we picked up the Corvette replica with the transporter for their 50th anniversary. Ignore the price tag on there. It just happens to be what was on it. So we picked that one up for you guys today. Then, what else did I pick up for y'all? Oh, that's right. So I think I only picked up 4 things. Maybe a 5th one. I'm not sure where the 5th one is. One of Arnie's most famous lines. Everybody get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. So I happened to see this today, and it was pure chance that I saw it, because I go in this guy's shop like every time I go to the flea market, and he never really has anything. He's got like one huge John F. Kennedy ship and some old Matchbox planes on there that I'm kind of not interested in. Well, he finally had something I was really interested in, and I was hoping that you guys were. What we picked up was, and I gotta see what the scale is on it. Oh, it doesn't have the scale marked. A die-cast metal replica of the Huey Hogg helicopter. Picked that one up today. I actually love this one, but it's not even my favorite pickup today. And finally, And like I said, I'm trying to remember if there was a fifth item I picked up or not, because I don't remember putting a fifth item on the pile. The fourth item I picked up, and I absolutely love this piece. I really, really do. This is one of those few things where it's so out of the ordinary that if I wasn't giving it away, I would be opening this and keeping it for myself. Freddy's Ready is a big-time horror fan. He always talks about Freddy, Jason, all the modern classics. Well, before the modern classics, there were the original classics. The Boris Karloffs and the Bela Lugosi's of the world. Well, today I found what I consider an absolute steal. The original Monsters of Hollywood, The Mummy. And there's The Mummy. Let's see. There we go. With the entire sarcophagus. And I will tell you guys right now, this thing has to weigh at least 3 pounds. It really does. This thing is absolutely heavy, and I absolutely love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think those were the 4 items I picked up for you guys today. I'm trying, because I did not pick up any DVDs like I had planned. But I think I did fairly well for what I got. Because today I spent all my money on myself for the most part. Sorry. It happens on occasion. It really, really does happen. Get to the chopper. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have gotten through the primary intro. So let's see about getting to part 1 of the show tonight. And part 1, as always, is the missing 4-letter word. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you can give me the 4-letter word right now, that goes right down the middle within the next 17 minutes. You got a 17-minute time limit on this one, because we always do it to the half hour. We're looking for...
I just wet myself.
Oh, I did pick up one other item. Now I gotta remember where I put it. I'm gonna jump in front of the camera real quick. Oh, where did it go? There it is. The one other, and this one's more of a mini than anything, picked up one of the original Star Trek communicators. It actually lights up. So that one is down with all the minis. I know there was one other small I had picked up today. Shame on me for forgetting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for a 4-letter word that will get you a shot at a brand new vault, because KTG cleaned us out last week. Nope, it is not bead, it is not seal.
Cord.
Nope, not cord either. I like that one though. I wish I had thought of that one. Because Bert would have been it would be a good trick word to use. Because yes, we do use full names on occasion. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the 4-letter word that goes right down the middle.
Boat.
It's one good thing about the rearranging. I don't have to squeeze to get past the camera anymore. Nope, not boat, not keep. So again, we are looking for a 4-letter word. And if we get it right, somebody gets one free shot at one of 10,000 possible combinations at the vault. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All 10 numbers on all 10 rows, or all 4 rows, are back in play starting tonight. So you got a 1 in 10,000 chance tonight of opening the vault on this game.
Maul. Beak.
Nope, not maul, not beak.
I hate
Good words.
maul.
Very good words, but not what we are looking for.
Meat.
Ah, damn it.
Weak.
Ah, I knew that was going to happen sooner or later.
Beam. Leak. Most. Leak.
My dialect is now broken. Oh well. I caught him with my sleeve.
Mask. Seat. Bask.
Nope, not what we are looking for.
Coat. Cask. Weak. Long. Most. Calm. Sore. Come.
Now, Vinny, you keep giving me the last word. You got to give me the 4-letter word that goes down the middle. So, for instance, because you're giving me E is the last letter, you're saying that the last word on the list here is C-O-E-E. Doesn't work. What we're looking for is the 4-letter word that goes this direction. Each letter completes one of those words going across. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of valid words in there.
Seat. Meal.
Trying to see which word's been the problem word, because I know which one I think. Believe it or not, I think word 3 has been the problem word. Which surprises me. I did not think 3 would be the trouble word.
Kelp. Rask. Dye.
And Emmingham nails it. Emmingham, it is indeed kelp. We had kite, meth, belt,
Diet.
and coat.
Diet.
It was indeed kelp. Kite, meth, belt, cope. Which gives us K-E-L-P. Congratulations, Emmingham. You have solved the 4-letter word of the night.
Well done, Emmingham. Dang, I was just about to type kelp LOL.
Well, see, the funny thing was Dr. Jekyll
Nice
missed it by
smile.
1 letter. Dr. Jekyll had keep, and I'm thinking, okay, he's going to go right through the alphabet. All right, Emmingham. With that, I got to go turn my music down. With that, M&M, you get 1 yes at the 4-digit number to the vault. Again, because it's the 4-letter word, we don't take any numbers off. So you got a 1 in 10,000 chance of solving the vault. So M&M, what is the combination to the vault tonight?
Learn from fatality. Go with your first number. Emoji winking face.
That is very, very true.
Four seven two eight.
4728 is the combination to the vault tonight. 4728. Nope, it is not the combination to the vault this evening. And we're going to shut them down because I hate when they keep booing. And with that, we're going to put some music back on real quick. Come on, start playing again. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, tonight's episode has a special advertiser tonight. What you're about to see is the advertisement for the Defective Head Meat Institute. So I hope you guys actually enjoy this. It does not have any sound to it. I'm still working on that little problem. Because I was trying to come up with a good song that wouldn't get me in trouble.
Hello KTG, DR Jekyll. Hello Nim. Howdy.
And I probably need to slow down the disclaimer a little more. So again, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode of The List is sponsored by the Defective Head Meat Institute.
Awesome Saint LOL.
For those of you that don't know, if you guys run a stream or you have something that you guys want to plug or promote, I basically give you guys free advertisement.
I subscribe to your channel DRJ. New to this,
What?
really liking it already.
Thank you very much, Joshua. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys
Hey,
run a
Joshua.
stream, doesn't matter if it's YouTube, if it doesn't matter if it's Daily Motion, doesn't matter if it's Twitch, live from PlayStation, I don't care. If you guys like the show and you guys run a stream, you guys send me an email. You can send me an email through either the YouTube account or through the webpage, DeSaintFan1wix.com/listwits. There's a contact page. It's supposed to work, but I've not ever tested it. And basically what I do is I put together a slideshow advertisement for you. I have done one for the rant. I've done one for
Thanks,
Toy
and
Nerds,
smile.
and I have done one now for the DHMI. And basically what it means is if I don't know your stream, I'll go watch it about 4 or 5 dozen times, or I'll catch every episode I can catch as running live. And once I get a feel for what it is, I basically put together something like that. In addition, for whatever episode you're sponsoring, your banner will be up on the entire game, on an entire list game for the entire episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I think that means you guys are ready to try to win something, right? So, let's see if we can win something. Tonight on the list, again, sponsored by the Defective Head Meat Institute, we are looking for famous Georges. Now, I am looking for very specific individuals.
You gotta subscribe from my DR Jekyll. Cheers, big smile. Bush. Me. Washington. I have a bag of change ready, LOL.
You notice I had to throw the change in there. The only thing I couldn't figure out how to do was how to do the clone.
Washington.
I couldn't figure out how to do the clone. But I figured I got the 2 brain scans.
Clooney.
And George Clooney is indeed on the list.
Thanks, Sub Creation Smile.
And KTG gets number 4 off the list.
Foreman.
And Sub gets number 6 off the list.
Burns. Bush.
Nope, no George Burns, no George Bush. Now again, there's almost always 1 or 2 you got to think outside the box for. I'm not going to tell you which ones. And Big Daddy Juggalo gets George Harrison.
Of the Jungle. Washington.
And Dr. Jekyll got George of the Jungle.
Gorge Tech A.
I thought about putting George Takei on there, and I was just like, eh. And Eminem gets Boy George.
Straight.
Nope.
Lopez. Jones. Foreman. Curious.
Now,
Jetson.
oh, who got
Patton.
Big Daddy Juggalo got Curious George.
Harrison.
And KTG comes up with George Patton.
George of the Jungle.
Already off of there, Soul Reaper. So we are down to 3. And I will say number 7.
Best.
Number
George
7
West.
will probably be
Custer.
the hardest. I will say number 7 will probably
Leonard
be the
Shaw.
hardest.
Orwell. Jeff George.
Oh, how did I not think of George Orwell? Damn it! Oh, I'm going to have to do another George list.
Constanza. Carlin.
And KTG gets George
I
Costanza.
can see it, LOL. Michael.
I know, I kind of had to shrink it a little compared to normal, which means because I was trying something a little new.
Martin.
Wow, KTG on a roll here.
Martin. Reeves.
So we are down to 1 George, and like I said, I figured this was going to be the hardest one of the lot. And what I try to do on the prize list is I try to make these not so difficult. Because again, there's a prize behind one of these Georges. I don't know which one. It has been selected totally at random. And basically what we do is we start with whoever had the most and we will reveal after number 7 comes off.
Lucas,
Now, I will give you guys one hint since there is only one left. I said be specific for
Gorgeous
a
George.
reason.
boobs,
Because,
King George V, Prince George of Cambridge,
okay, not quite that specific. See, if you'd said King George VI, I would have given you King George, but it is not King George. The reason I'm going to tell you guys to be specific is somebody has given me part of number 7 already. I will tell you guys that right now. Somebody has given me part of number 7. I won't tell you guys who yet.
Weasley,
No, I will say 7 is an actual living historical
St.
figure.
George,
Just to let you guys know.
George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush,
Nope, not the Bushes.
George 2 doors down the road from me.
See, if I knew his last name, he might actually make the list at some point. You never know. Although the famous part might make that a little more difficult. So again, you guys have, somebody's given me part of the name to number 7. Can't believe I just broke my dollar. That stinks.
George Washington Carver,
Correct, KTG. It was indeed George Washington Carver.
George Washington Carver,
Bear with me 1 minute. I just saw something I needed to pick back up. It wasn't what I was looking for. Dang it. So we had Curious George, George of the Jungle, George Costanza, George Clooney, George S. Patton, Nuts, George Lucas, George Washington Carver, George R.R. Martin, and George Harrison, and Boy George. Alright, so with that, KTG pretty much ran the middle of the table. She got 5 out of the 10. So, KTG, you got about a 50% chance of claiming one of the prizes. Now again, I have no idea where the prize is. It's basically I run one macro, I don't even look, and then I just move it over to this board. So we're going to start getting KTG taken care of. I'm trying to see if anybody else had more than one. Give me a minute. I gotta see who gave me George Harrison, because I can't read my own handwriting. Give me 1 minute. Alright, Big Daddy Juggalo gave me that. Why does my handwriting look like it says Harroge?
I had 2 Harrison and Curious.
Juggalo. There we go. Now I can read my handwriting. It's the pen. It does not like me. Alright, so KTG, we're going to start with your 5. We're going to take down 3 of yours. We're going to see if the prize is behind George Costanza. No, no.
BDJ is right.
No prize behind Costanza. Let's see if the heartthrob of the world, George Clooney, is the prize winner tonight. Nope, George Clooney is not the prize winner tonight. And number 5 on the list, George S. Patton. Did the general make it to the prize list? Nope, the general is not there. So KTG is down to 2 shots. And Big Daddy Juggalo's down to 2 shots. And since he gave me Harrison first, we're going to see if the prize is behind George Harrison. There it is! Big Daddy Juggalo.
I think he is overrated in that regard.
Congratulations, Big Daddy Juggalo. You have just claimed the Showtime mascot from many, many moons ago, Dead Like Me. Congratulations, Big Daddy Juggalo. He is yours. So the one thing I will need from you, Juggalo, is an address to send this
Well
to.
done, BDJ. Sweet.
Let me get that written down. Big.
That's awesome.
Sometimes the list are the small prizes, sometimes they're the big prizes.
Very nice. Well,
The
the
last
prize is perfect for him.
like for instance, the last prize list
I'll
has
send it to you on Insta.
that'll
Howdy
work.
all. Hey Flop.
But ladies and gentlemen, again, I want you guys to go check out Defective Head Meat Institute. We are all dummies. We just don't know it yet. With Dr. Jekyll, he is the sponsor of the list tonight. Again, if you guys run a stream or you had something you guys want me to plug, whether it's a website or it's a stream, my preference is
Wasn't it
streams.
about the girl who died then became a reaper?
Yes, that's the one. It's basically, it was the Showtime comedy. It was basically the Showtime comedy thing. I think the girl, it was the girl. I'm trying to remember if it was the girl or the boy that liked the girl. I think it was the girl. If you guys run a stream, basically all I do is I put together an ad of some sort based on what I see. And whether, again, it can be YouTube, it can be Ustream, it can be Dailymotion, whatever service you guys use. I am not that particular. I basically go back, watch whatever archives I can. I watch whatever of your episodes I can to get a gist of what the show is, and then you guys get something. And we're actually gonna run the ad again.
I used to watch that show.
Because, again, tonight's show is indeed sponsored by this guy. So again, if you guys get a chance, make sure you watch Dr. Jekyll and the Head Meat Institute every Thursday on YouTube or live from PlayStation, either or. And I basically run the ad twice a night when I do it. Alright, come on, show. Trying to figure out why the ad's not running now. It's the one thing I've had a problem with this, because it's basically... There we go. Now, just to help out a little bit, we're going to try to get rid of some of that glare for a moment. And then tonight, again, ladies and gentlemen, and it may be a quick game, I don't know. The game we are going to be doing tonight is from the Knuckleheads up north. So, Chris, I'm looking at your people. You guys got to learn how to archive stuff. That's all I'm going to say. There is absolutely nothing about this show
The ad is
anywhere.
as defective as my head me at he.
Except for the write-up on it. So it was like I had to wing. I love the idea, but it's like I had nothing to work with in terms of visuals.
Huh.
And like I said, I'm going to probably use that ad for something else later. And I'll slow it down so you guys can read pretty much everything that's on there. But ladies and gentlemen, oh,
You need to archive stuff, brother. LOL. How you doing, Saint?
hey Bobby, how we doing? Hey, everything of mine's archived. Everything. Everything of mine is either on the YouTube archives. I actually had to go back and do some major edits, piecing together like the episodes that got split when the YouTube's chat line kind of croaked. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it, da Saint. LOL. Thumbs up.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, man. I'm just giving you a hard time, sir.
I know. Like I said, I love the idea that's behind it. It's the fact that I can't find anything to work with to see what it actually looked like and how it played and so on and so forth. And I get that there are some things that get overwritten on tape. I get that. I understand that. But this show apparently was not that old. I think 93 to 94, I think. So I would have thought that something of it would have survived somewhere. All right, guys. Again, I am looking for 5 participants. This is a game of education. It's a game of elimination. It's a game, come on, bear with me, of ultimatum. That's the name of the show. Now, we're going to go through the rules while we get started. Now, this is probably one of the most basic layouts that I really have used. Simply, again, because I don't have much to work with in graphics on this one. Every player that participates, again, all 5 of you, will be given 3 strikes or lives. As long as you don't hit your 3rd strike, you're still in the game. The catch is somebody's getting a strike on every question. There's no way around that. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to have player 1 chosen, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 5. On the screen, you're going to see 3 topics to a question. Player 1, whoever I choose, will pick a topic. We will not reveal the question to them. They then get to challenge one other player to answer the unseen question. After you have been picked, you can make 2 choices. You can either answer the question, or, and I think it skipped a screen, or you can choose one of your 2 helps. Actually, yeah, you have 2 helps. If you do choose to answer the question and answer it correctly, the person that challenged you will get one of the strikes. If you do try to answer the question and you get it wrong, you get one of the strikes. Now, the player who challenged you then maintains control of the board, and they will be able to choose the next topic and the next player. The one rule in challenging a player is you cannot challenge the same player twice in a row unless they are the only player left. Okay? However, if you are challenged, before I give you the question, the player that's challenged will have the choice of using 2 tools, with 1 exception. Okay? However, you will only be able to use each tool 1 time. Okay, so remember that. Once you use it, it's gone. Tool number 1 is called the ricochet. And basically what you're doing is you're taking the challenge that was given to you and you're putting it on one of the other 3 players. Okay? That means you cannot get the strike against you. The player you ricochet it to will get the strike if they are wrong. However, if they get it right, you are now the controlling player for using the ricochet. Assistant number 2 is the mirror. And basically what this says is basically you challenged me, I'm reversing it back to the challenger. Okay, and then the same rules apply. The third tool, however, belongs to the controller, the challenger. If the controller declares a trap, and again, he will have the opportunity, he can basically say topic, trap. The question is now actually worth 2 lives. 1 life for blah, 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 blah. I think I wrote that part wrong. The rule of the trap is if you use the trap, you cannot use your helps. So whoever's in control of the board has to keep an idea of, are they going to maintain control so they can use the trap when they need it? Or do they just forego it? Okay? However, a trap question, let me say that again. A trap question is 2 lives. However, a trap question can be ricocheted if you have it. Where I said the first ricochet only costs you 1 strike. If the trap question is ricocheted, every player that is involved in the ricochet gets 1 strike each. So, I'm hoping it'll make a little more sense when we get to it. Alright? Play continues until there is 1 player left. And again, the way I figure it, it should not take more than 15 questions because that's all that's set up for. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for 5 players. Again, if you have never been on the game show before or never won, you guys get my priority tonight. So, I'm looking for 5 participants that would be interested in playing. So, let's see who all is willing to jump in. And again, we've already given you the first 3 topics. So we have Africa, nautical terms, and the Beatles. And the topics will change after each question. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking for 5 participants.
Hey everyone.
Hey, Trenzorg, how are we doing tonight? And the vault will run a little different tonight as well. And I will explain how the vault runs after we get to the end of the game.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright, Flop is in as position number 1. So, let me get over to my page. Like I said, if you guys want to win something, you got to play. Because again, if you win the game,
I'll give it a rest tonight, lol. All good on my end tonight, thanks Listy. How are we all?
oh, we are doing well. We are doing well. Alright, we're looking for 4 more. So again, Flop is in position 1. We're looking for 4 more interested players. Now again, here's the thing. You don't know what the questions are, so some of them are going to be really easy. Some of them are going to be fairly difficult, at least from the way I read them. So we're looking for 4
I'll
more
try it out.
players. All right, Juggalo's in at number 2. We're looking for 3 more. And like I said, I got a feeling these will be quicker. This will probably be a quick game because, like I said, there are only 15 questions on the board max. So if a topic gets cleaned out, because I think there's only like 5 per row at the moment, I was going to add more just in case. But I just never got around to getting that part done. All right, we're looking for 3 more
I volunteer
participants.
as tribute.
All right, sub-creations in. Besides, we only ask for like your firstborn. Actually, I think I don't like firstborn. I like secondborn. Because those are more controllable. All right, we're looking for 2 more, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for 2 more. We got Blop, we got Juggalo, we got Sub-Creation. We're looking for 2 more players, ladies and gentlemen. And again, just to show off, if you participate and you win, you can claim something like
That's what you think.
Darth Maul. That's what I think. Or, sort of like KTG won, you can win a Hikari piece. We have the Turtles, we have Spider-Man, we have Skeletor hiding back here. If you are let's see, what else? If you're a Voltron fan, sitting right here, the Lion Voltron piece. Everything but the sword on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 2 more participants. And let's see, what else can we show off? Try to
Going
draw
all
you
out
guys
tonight
in.
with some serious prizes.
Oh, Trendsorg, they've always been there. For instance...
Too bad I'm as thick as manure with these topics, lol.
Well, these aren't the only topics. These are not the only topics. There are 15 different topic questions up here. But these prizes have always been here. It's basically, if you won, you got to claim whatever one item was in any one item out of the catalog. For instance, where is... oh, it's buried at the moment. We have the Jango Fett or the Jumbo Fett piece. We have various games still out here. We have Edo.
Is one of the questions which beetle had the longest hair? I could win that, maybe. Me too, Trendsorg, but worth a shot.
We have the Jango Fett room alarm. I got like tons of Star Wars stuff still. What else? I have all sorts of die-cast car models that is basically would take me forever to pull out. So we're looking for 2 more, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if bribery is what it takes, bribery is what I'll do. We have Green Lantern stuff.
Yeah, I will probably make myself look like a fool trying to answer some of these questions.
Now, like I said, you'd be surprised, because when I was reading them and writing them, a lot of them were like, like I said, some of them were hard. They weren't my usual college bowl type stuff. But some of them were actually surprisingly easy.
I'll take a slot.
Alright, Trenzorg's in at number 4. All right, we're looking for one more.
You'll put me to shame, sub emoji face with tears of joy. Had to clean up my kitchen mess after dinner. I'm in.
All right. Dr. Jekyll's going to claim number 5. Or I should say the clone of Dr. Jekyll. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So again, as you guys can see, and we're going from left to right, we have Flop, Juggalo, Subcreation, Trenzorg, and Dr. Jekyll. As Flop is in number 1. Flop, you get to choose the category and who of those 4 opponents you want to answer it. So right now our 3 categories are Africa,
Kitchen mess by me and
nautical
bodies.
terms, and the Beatles. It's all the mess of Magic Hands Bob and Nurse Enema. See, I got the name right, Dr. Jekyll. I know I got the name right. So, Flop, you get to choose one of the 3 categories. Again, if you want this to be a trap question for 2 lives, you can say the topic and trap, or you can save the trap in case you're still in control of the board for later.
Just a few Trenzorgs hang out.
So whenever you're ready, Flop, pick one of the 3. If you do not put trap on it, I'm going to assume it's a normal question, and who you want to challenge. So we got Juggalo, Subcreation, Trenzorg, and Dr.
The Beatles,
Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll.
All right, Dr. Jekyll, you have been challenged by the Beatles category. You have the choice now of using the ricochet or mirror, or you can take the question. It's a Beatles question. You can use the ricochet, the mirror, or take the question. Which of the 3 options would you like?
Hey, a saint. Just the question.
Hey, Lady Dover, how we doing? All right, so you're going to take the question. You're not going to use the ricochet or the mirror. All right, Dr. Jekyll, this question is for you and you alone. Here's your question. Who played the solo guitar on While My Guitar Gently Weeps for the 1968 Beatles album, The White Album? Who played solo guitar on While My Guitar Gently Weeps on the 1968 Beatles White Album? Who played solo guitar on While My Guitar Gently Weeps on the 1968 Beatles White Album? So again, Dr. Jekyll, this question is for you and you alone because you took it.
Magic Hands Bob LOL, no clue.
No clue. The correct answer is Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton actually did it, which means Dr. Jekyll, you have a strike against you. So 2 more strikes and you are out. However, that means Flop, you are still in control of the board, and we are replacing the Beatles with Shakespeare. So Flop, you can challenge anyone but Dr. Jekyll on this question. We have Africa, nautical terms, and Shakespeare. So you can challenge Juggalo, Subcreation, or Trenzorg. I gotta change the color of the strikes.
Saint, what's going on?
Oh, we are doing a very brand new game. And give me 1 minute while
Just
I check.
here saying hey real quick, and that, it's a boy.
Congratulations! There we go. Now we can see the stripes.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
So that means we got to send you something blue. I'm trying to think what I have that's blue. I'm trying to think if I have anything that's blue.
Shakespeare trans.
All right, Trends, he is not using the trap. So, Trenzor, you can either play the ricochet, the mirror, or take the question. It is your choice. How's it going, Marty?
Just a question.
Wow, you guys are taking the questions. Now, you guys can remember the ricochet can go to anybody. Just so you guys know. All right, Trenzorg. Your Shakespeare question is as follows. Which Shakespearean play is named after a violent wind? Which Shakespearean play is named after a violent wind? He's going through all the Shakespeare plays in his head now. Which Shakespearean play is named after a violent wind?
No clue. The Tempest.
Is it The Tempest? It is indeed The Tempest, which means that you are now in control of the board, and Flop has the strike against him. That's why you always take a guess. It never hurts to guess. All right, Trenzor. We have Africa, Nautical Terms, and the Avengers. Now, because Flop challenged you, the rule of a rebound doesn't apply, so you can challenge any one of the four.
College paid off all them years ago. Boom.
So, Trenzor, whenever you're ready, again, you still have your trap. You have Africa, Nautical Terms, and the Avengers. And again, you can challenge Flop, Juggalo, Subcreation, or Dr. Jekyll. Any one of the four.
It's them Lucky Charms. Oh man, the Avengers would have been perfect for me. I choose it and Jug.
Alright, Juggalo, you have been challenged on the Avengers. Do you want to take the question, ricochet it, or mirror it? You have ricochet, mirror, or take the question.
Question.
Alright, Big Daddy Juggalo is going to take the question. And I'm going to tell you, it's not what you thought it was. What kind of car did Emma Peel, played by Diana Rigg, own and drive in The Avengers? What kind of car did Emma Peel, played by Diana Rigg, own and drive in The Avengers? So, Juggalo, the question is to you. You have to give me an answer of some sort. What kind of car did Emma Peel, played by Diana Rigg, own and drive in The Avengers? You guys thought it was the superhero Avengers, didn't you?
Yikes. Bullet dodged, it appears.
Yes, it was. And I only happen to remember that was not the
Corvette, lol, no clue.
The Corvette. Did she own and drive a Corvette? No, she owned and drive the Lotus, or a Lotus Elan S2. I would have taken either or, which means Big Daddy Juggalo has the first strike against him. And Trenzorg, you are still in control of the board. And your three topics are Africa, nautical terms, and vitamins. So the only person you cannot challenge with this question is Big Daddy Juggalo. So you can challenge Flop, Subcreation, or Dr. Jekyll. And again, you still have your trap available, which makes it worth two lives. But they still have their rear ricochet and mirrors available.
Africa, please, into sub. Never heard of that car.
Alright, Subcreation. He's giving you Africa. You can either ricochet it, mirror it, or take it. You never heard of a Lotus?
Question, please.
Alright, Subcreation is going to take the question. So, here is the Africa question for you, Subcreation. Which country is sandwiched between Ghana, I don't know why I say it that way every time, and Benin? Which African country is sandwiched between Ghana and Benin? Which country is sandwiched between Ghana and Benin? Oh, I know what I was going for. I want to step in front of the camera again 1 second. I got to rearrange my train set. That's what I really got to do. So which country is sandwiched between Ghana and Benin?
Kenya. I am not sure, lol. Kenya. Beans. Now that
Kenya
sounds like a vitamin.
Is the country Kenya sandwiched between Ghana and Benin? No, it is Togo. It's like an actual.
I would have said Bologna.
It is Togo, which means Subcreation has the strike against him. And Trenzorg, you are still in control of the board. Again, you can challenge anybody but Sub on this one. And we have classic TV, nautical term, or vitamins. Baloney. So Trenzorg, you can challenge anyone but Subcreation on this. You have classic TV, nautical terms, or vitamins. And everybody still has all their tools left to them.
Vitamins, perfect for the DR.
Alright, Dr. Jekyll, you've been given vitamins. You have the ricochet, you have the mirror, and you have the take the question. Which of those would you like? You've been challenged on the vitamins. If you choose the ricochet, you can pass it over to
If it was the
Flop.
vitamins or nautical terms, I probably would have known the answer. Tang out.
Again, if you ricochet it, You can ricochet to anybody but Trenzor. If you mirror it, Trenzor has to answer it, or you can take it. And you already have one strike on you. So the question, it is a vitamin category. See, I don't think he takes the vitamin.
I'm a doctor, I better get this wink.
Oh, you're going to take it. All right. Here is your question, Dr. Jekyll.
Don't forget to take your dose of Benine before bed to keep those pesky doctors away.
What is the physical condition that you suffer from when your body has a vitamin D deficiency? What is the physical condition that your body suffers from when it has a vitamin D deficiency? D is in David.
The gout.
How you doing, Chris? What is the physical condition that your body suffers from when it has a vitamin D deficiency? So, Dr. Jekyll, you've taken the question, which means you got to give an answer to it. If you're right, Trenzor gets a strike and everybody's at one strike. If you miss it, you're at 2 strikes.
Crabs.
I'm not even going to ask how you came up with that one, Chris. I'm not even going to ask.
I feel as a doctor said.
He's going with death. Do you die with a vitamin D deficiency? You get rickets. You get rickets if you have a vitamin D deficiency. So with that, Dr. Jekyll is at 2 strikes. You're on the door of being knocked out. And Trenzor, you are still in control of the board. So we have classic TV, nautical terms, and nuts. Now, I think nuts is the last one on the 3rd row, just so you guys know. So Trenzor, you can challenge flop, juggalo, or subcreation on this one. Classic TV, nautical terms, or nuts, which is what some people think the doctor is. See, there's your next death scene, Dr. Jekyll. A vitamin deficiency.
These nuts.
So Trenzor, again, you can challenge flop, juggalo, or subcreation.
Only because I'm keen to know the question of such a topic, I have to go with nuts and to flop.
All right, flop, you have been challenged. You still have your ricochet, you still have your mirror. He did not use the trap statement. He has given you the nuts question.
Question.
Oh, you're taking it. All right, everybody seems to be taking it tonight. Oh, that sounded so wrong. And it's all right at the same time. All right, Flop, the nuts question is for you. Clashing is the term used to describe the collecting and gathering of what kind of nuts? Clashing is the term used to describe the collecting and gathering of what kind of nut? Flashing is the term used to describe the collecting and gathering of what kind of nuts? I just realized what the problem is. There we
And
go.
confused, oh, I know this. Pecan nuts.
Alright, Flop is going to go with pecan nuts. So if you're right, Trenzor's got a strike on him. If you're wrong, you're at 2 strikes. Is plashing used for the gathering of pecan nuts? No, it is walnuts. The plashing is used for walnuts, which means Flop has a 2nd strike on him as well. And the 3rd board, or the 3rd line, has been cleared out. So yeah, I'm gonna end up making about 45 questions, so I got like 15 per row, just in case. And Trenzor, you are back in control of the board. So we are down to 2 rows. You have classic TV and nautical terms. You can challenge Juggalo, Subcreation, or Dr. Jekyll.
I used to eat walnuts as a kid.
Oh, I used to do it all the time. That's how I knew that one, even before I found it on the question list. Because we had a walnut tree, we had a pecan tree, we had a
classic TV jug.
All right, Juggalo, you have been challenged on classic TV, and he has not used the trap. You can ricochet it, you can mirror it, or you can take it. All right, Big Daddy Juggalo is going to take the question. And here is your question.
He's gonna know the answer, LOL.
Which well-known newsman narrated the TV series The Untouchables?
I used to roast them, then dip them in marshmallow paste.
Oh, I never did marshmallow paste. We did, you roasted them, and then you dipped them in the thickest honey you could ever find. Which well-known newsman narrated the TV series The Untouchables? So Juggalo has claimed this question. He has to give an answer to it. I actually like this one. This one actually moves fairly smoothly for the most part.
Walter Winkle.
Walter Winchell. Is it Walter Winchell? Indeed it is, which means Big Daddy Juggalo is in control of the board, and Trenzor has his first strike against him. So everybody has a strike against them. Flop and Dr. Jekyll each have 2. All right. And the new category is marriage. So we have marriage and nautical terms. So Big Daddy Juggalo, you have the choice of the category and all 4 opponents. Flop, Subcreation, Trenzor, or Dr. Jekyll. And you still have your trap available.
Marriage trap, Trenzor.
All right, Trenzor. This is a 2-life question. You do have your ricochet. You do have your mirror. You can ricochet it, which means that you will split the strike with one other person. You can mirror it, which will throw it back on Big Daddy Juggalo. Or you can take the question. Now the mirror is the same thing. It is basically, well, the mirror is basically, you just flipped it back. You can ricochet it and split the wrist. You can mirror it and throw it back on Big Daddy Juggalo, or you can take the question.
Mirror.
Okay, he is mirroring it back on Big Daddy Juggalo. Big Daddy Juggalo, you still have your ricochet, you still have your mirror. And we take Trenzorg's mirror off the board. So Big Daddy Juggalo, you have ricochet, you have mirror, or you can take the question.
Whatever the question, the answer is pain in the ass. Question.
Alright, Big Daddy Juggalo is taking a chance. He is going to go for the question. So it's plain and simple. If Big Daddy Juggalo gets this right, Trenzorg is eliminated. If Big Daddy Juggalo gets it wrong, he is eliminated.
Can I buy a vowel?
Hey, Nerdy, how are we doing? So here is the question for Big Daddy Juggalo. Polygamy is the term used when one husband has multiple wives. What is the term when one wife has multiple husbands? Polygamy is the term used when one husband has multiple wives. I gotta turn that down. Oh, I didn't want to mute it. There we go. So Big Daddy Juggalo and Trenzorg are in a knockout here. Polygamy is the term used when
Give
one husband...
Give any.
When one husband has multiple wives. What is the term when one wife has multiple husbands? And prostitution is not the answer.
Polyandry.
Alright, if it is polyandry, Big Daddy Juggalo has knocked out Trenzorg. If it is not polyandry, Big Daddy Juggalo is knocked out. The correct answer is polyandry. It is indeed polyandry, which means Trenzorg has taken the 2 strikes and is eliminated from the game. Sorry, Trenzorg. That's the way it goes sometimes. Babe station. Oh. So Trenzorg has been eliminated. And I'm going to... Nope, doesn't do it. I thought it erased the pile. Alright, so I gotta fix that. Alright, Big Daddy Juggalo, you are in control of the board. And we have trios and nautical terms. So, which category and who would you like to challenge? You have Flop, Subcreation, and Dr. Jekyll. And I will tell you right now, Big Daddy Juggalo, if you get to the finals, you've definitely got 1 number coming off the vault. The vault is determined by whoever wins and how many people they knock out. Just so you guys know. Alright, Flop. You have been given the trios question. You do have your ricochet. You do have your mirror. You only have 1 strike left.
Mirror.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take off. I have to take off Big Daddy Juggalo's trap because he used it. Alright, it's coming back onto you, Big Daddy Juggalo. You do have your ricochet. You do have your mirror. Do you wish to use them? Or do you wish to take the question? So you guys can see, the question can bounce around a little bit. The category is trios. You have the ricochet, you have the mirror.
Ricochet flop.
Now you can't see, if you're going to send it back to flop, you have to use the mirror. Because flop sent it back to you. If you're going to use the ricochet, it's got to go to Subcreation or Dr. Jekyll. Sorry, that's the one part I got to make clear. Because you can't do a full 180 ricochet. A ricochet
Mirror my bad LOL.
Not a problem. Alright, Juggalo's using his mirror, so it's back to you, flop. You have the ricochet, or you can take the question. So there is some strategy on how to use the ricochets and mirrors, as you guys can see. If you ricochet, you can give it to Sub, or you can give it to Dr. Jekyll. Or you can take the question. And again, the category is trios. That's the one trick, is like, who do you think's willing to take the question?
I got balls question.
Alright, flop is going to take it. Here is the trios question for flop.
Balls.
Diana Ross and Mary Wilson were two of the three members of the Supremes. Who was the third member? I've got fourth written there for some reason. I don't know why. Diana Ross and Mary Wilson were two of the three members of the Supremes. Who was the third member? So flop, the question is to you. If you get it right, Big Daddy Juggalo gets his second strike. If you get it wrong, you are out of the game with 3 strikes. Diana Ross and Mary Wilson were two of the 3 members of the Supremes. Who was the third member?
Florence Ballard.
All right. Is it Florence Ballard to stay in the game? Indeed, it was. Florence Ballard was the third member, of the Supremes, which means Big Daddy Juggalo now has 2 strikes on him. Flop has 2. Dr. Jekyll has 2, and Subcreation quietly sitting there with 1.
I swore it was Taco Supreme.
Alright, Flop, you are in control of the board. We have fictional companies or nautical terms. We have fictional companies and nautical terms.
Laughing Doctor. Sounds
And
like
you
a
have
Big
just
Night
taken-
in Jekyll. Yummy Taco Supreme.
It reminds me, I got meatloaf still sitting in the oven. So Flop, as you have taken control, you can challenge any one of the 3. Big Daddy Juggalo, Subcreation, or Dr. Jekyll. You have fictional companies, nautical terms. You have your ricochet, you still have your trap available. Fictional companies, nautical terms, Big Daddy Juggalo, Subcreation, Dr. Jekyll, and you can leave it as a standard question or a trap question. And as you can see, Subcreation and Dr. Jekyll still both have their ricochets and mirrors. Big Daddy Juggalo has his ricochet.
Nautical terms trap jug.
All right, Juggalo, you have been given nautical terms on a trap question. You have your ricochet, or you can take it. Now, I will tell you, it is now worth 2 strikes. So, A, even if you ricochet it and they get it wrong, you will be eliminated.
Take it.
All right, Big Daddy Juggalo is going to take it. This is for 2 strikes. If he gets it right, Flop is eliminated. If he gets it wrong, Big Daddy Juggalo is eliminated. And we're taking nautical terms. And here is the question. On board a boat, what is known as a sheet? On board a boat, what is known as a sheet? It is not S-H-I-T. Although it may sound that way. On board a boat, what is known as a sheet?
The bog roll. Rope.
A rope. If it is a rope, Flop has been eliminated. If it is not a rope, Big Daddy Juggalo has been eliminated. Is a sheet a rope? It is indeed a rope. It is the rope used to set the sail. And with that, Big Daddy Juggalo has just knocked out his second opponent tonight, as Flop has been eliminated on the trap question. So Flop, sorry about that, but you joined Trenzorg in the side gallery. Bog roll. Oh.
Nice.
All right. So we're going to pull up the next category, which is rivers. So Big Daddy Juggalo, you have fictional companies, you have rivers, you can challenge Subcreation or Dr. Jekyll.
I feel bad, LOL. Isn't the side gallery known as the Peanut Gallery?
Yes, it is also known as the Peanut Gallery. But we already had the nut question, so I can't use peanuts.
We have cereal bars and beer on this side.
That's it. I'm going to the Peanut Gallery as well.
No worries, bro.
All right, Big Daddy Juggalo. We have fictional companies and we have rivers.
Rivers, Doctor.
All right, Dr. Jekyll, you have been challenged on rivers. We have the ricochet, we have the mirror, or you can take the question.
I want beer and cereal bars. Pick me.
If you can only ricochet it to Subcreation at the moment, if you use the ricochet.
But then again, I think I would the Peanut Gallery just because I chose not to participate.
See, that's why they gave you all the beer and stuff, KTG.
I'll take a beer.
So Dr. Jekyll, you can mirror it back to Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Juggalo. You can mirror it back to Big Daddy Juggalo. You can ricochet it to Subcreation. Or you can take the question. I'm thinking I might be able to...
Just a question.
I think I might be able to sway 6 people in on this.
Emoji winking face.
All right, Dr. Jekyll's going to go for it, so he's going to take a chance. It is plain and simple. Dr. Jekyll, you get it right, Big Daddy Juggalo is eliminated. You get it wrong,
Dr. Juggalo.
You are eliminated. So here is the question. What is the longest river in Australia? What is the longest river in Australia? Dr. Jekyll, the question is to you. If you get it right, Big Daddy Juggalo's eliminated. If you get it wrong, you are eliminated. Yeah, I think I can fit 6 people in. I'll make a change. So it'll start with 5, and I think I'm going to up it to a possible 6 players. So this will be one of those games where we can increase the number of players. I think the only reason I really picked 5 was
the
because
boy made watch the Ayers River trolling. Foo.
Oh, the foo. So Dr. Jekyll.
I dunno, pass me my beer.
Just take a guess, man. Take a guess. It never hurts to guess.
Is AC/DC a river?
I don't think AC/DC is a river.
Styx is LOL.
What is the longest river in Australia, mate?
Crocodile.
Crocodile River. You never know. Is the longest river in Australia the Crocodile River? No, it is the Murray-Darling River, which means Dr. Jekyll, you have just gotten your 3rd strike, and you have been eliminated from the game, which means it is now down to Big Daddy Juggalo and Sub Creation.
Murray River laugh.
Now, this is the point where the ricochets do go back and forth between you two. So just remember, Big Daddy Juggalo, you have 1 ricochet. Sub Creation, you have a ricochet and a mirror. So if you use them, they're available. Big Daddy Juggalo, you have fictional companies and food.
Yo Alpha, join us in the peanut gallery.
Hey Alpha, how are we doing today? Big Daddy Juggalo's got 3 out.
Secretly we all know the longest river in Australia was the Tears of Joy from AC/DC groupies. Like Bill Murray. Is there a ghost wrapped in it laugh? Fictional companies.
Alright, Sub Creation. He has given you fictional companies. You have your ricochet.
Me grab spear.
You have the mirror.
Laugh.
Or you can take the question.
That's Twitch Alpha.
That's Twitch, yeah. The Twitch is the /me stuff.
I do it everywhere laugh. I'll take the question.
Alright, Sub Creation's going to take it. He's putting the pressure on. Here is the question for you, Sub Creation. Fictional companies.
Food.
In which Dickens novel
Screw beer, I
would
got
you
my fireball.
find the United Metropolitan Improved Hot Muffin and Crumpet Baking and Punctual Delivery Company? Yes, that is the actual name of it. In which Dickens novel would one find the United Metropolitan... I can never say that word right. In which Dickens novel would one find the United Metropolitan Improved Hot Muffin and Crumpet Baking and Punctual Delivery Company? So, Sub, if you get this right, you win, because Juggalo gets the strike. If you get it wrong, that puts 2 strikes on you. in which Dickens novel would one find the United Metropolitan, see I got it right that time, Improved Hot Muffin and Crumpet Baking and Punctual Delivery Company? So let's see, I got to increase number of questions on a board. Prevent row clear.
Martin Chuzzlewit, SP. A great institution, by the way.
Martin Chuzzlewit is the correct answer to the question. Martin Chuzzlewit. No, it is actually Nicholas Nickleby. The company actually exists in the Nicholas Nickleby novel by Charles Dickens, which puts the second strike on subcreation, and that means we are down to one row. Big Daddy Juggalo, you have food left. The obvious thing is you have to challenge subcreation on this. So sub, you can ricochet, you can mirror, or you can take
What
it.
tartar sauce?
So sub, the question is going to come to you because
Confuse and confused D.
So sub, the question is going to come to you. It is a food question. Do you wish to ricochet it, mirror it, or take it?
I will take the question, tang out.
All right.
Emoji face with tears of joy.
He's going to go for it. So it's plain and simple. Sub, if you get this right, you win. You get it wrong, Big Daddy Juggalo wins, and he gets 4 numbers off the vault. If you get this, you get it right, and you get 1 number off the vault. So sub, here is your question. What is considered the world's most eaten food? What is considered the world's most eaten food? See, that's one of the tricks, is that basically you got to know, A, do you think you know it? B, do you think your opponent knows it? Particularly when you get towards the end of the game.
Potatoes.
He is going to go with potatoes. So if the world's most eaten food is potatoes, Subcreation gets to pick his prize. If not, Big Daddy Juggalo makes it a 2 for tonight because he took the list. So is the world's most
I'm
eaten
surprised
food
no one said these nuts.
potatoes? No, it is rice, which means Subcreation has been eliminated and Big Daddy Juggalo has won the game. Congratulations, Big Daddy. You basically get to pick your prize tonight. So it's plain and simple. What prize
Rice. Laugh, I knew that.
are you wanting? Can everybody give? Whoop, let's get
Well
to
done,
it.
BDJ.
Big Daddy Juggalo claims it with 1 strike to spare.
Great. Turtles Hikari.
Alright, the one that is left is the Leonardo one. Just so you know, because KTG got the Raphael one. So Leonardo, ta-da, goes to Big Daddy Juggalo along with the Dead Like Me piece.
Congrats, Big D. Congrazzles, buddy, laugh. Knew I wanted that one to go with my other turtles, Hikari.
That's alright, because like I said, I know Emery's wanted the Spy versus Spy pieces. That,
Wiggle your sticks, da Saint Wink.
Wiggle my sticks. Where's my sticks? Alright, we'll wiggle my sticks.
Sorry, been wanting a TMNT Hikari forever, lol.
My stick has been wiggled. Oh,
Well, it could be the payback for taking Nerdy's pics.
It could be. You never know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is how the ultimatum game works. Like I said, it's paced pretty good. Just to let you guys know, I am going to start going back to some more closed games. More so than open games for the next couple of weeks. Because I want to see how the pacing works on a closed game versus the open game. Alright, so with that, Big Daddy Juggalo, that means you knocked out 4 players tonight.
Do you have any Batman stuff?
The Batman stuff I have are a couple of smaller items.
BDJ would have gotten it either way because if he won I was gonna pick the turtle for him, lol.
The two major Batman prizes that I currently have, and I haven't picked up anything new for Batman, is the Batman Deluxe piece and the Batman motorcycle piece, which wherever I just put him. I just showed off and I put him back down. So I'm not sure where I actually put him. Oh, yeah, I do. And the Batman motorcycle piece. Those are my 2 Batman ones right now. Oop. There we go. I haven't found anything else Batman-ish yet I like. Now I gotta go replace my turtle stuff though, because I'm out of turtle items. My turtle items are gone. Alright, Big Daddy Juggalo.
Nice in a collector of Batman stuff.
Well, see, now I know what to look for you, Alpha. Like I said, because I know HBK wants me to find sports stuff. Elementia, she hasn't been on in a while. Would love for me to do more Gundam stuff. So it's like I said, if you guys know what you guys like and you want me to put as possible prizes, let me know. Like I said, right now I am heavy on Marvel stuff for the most part. Hey, Taps, how we doing tonight? Alright, Big Daddy Juggalo. It is time for you to take 4, we're going to take 4 numbers off the vault for you. Because you knocked out all 4 of your opponents tonight. We have row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. Which row or rows, you can choose any 4, would you like me to remove 4 numbers for you from the vault?
Doing well, hope you are.
Tabs, I am actually doing fairly well today because I decided to put off my yard work till tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a nightmare.
Just like the fun prizes are just a bonus.
Exactly. The thing is, and it's not to knock KTG, it's like I love giving stuff out to everybody. KTG and Mark are 2 of my big time winners.
Row 3.
When Emery's is around, he's in there. HBK sneaks in on occasion. Dr. Jekyll snuck in once.
Is that wrapping us up for the night?
Yep, we're wrapping things up for the evening. Alright, so we're going to definitely take 1 number out of row 3. You have 3 more choices. So we can take them all out of row 3. We could take out of multiple rows. You get to choose 4 rows that you would like to remove a number from. So if you want 3, 3, 3, 3, all removed.
Trends.org.
Because like I said, the one big prize I know that is still out here is the Voltron one. But it's like the eBay thing is throwing me off. Because I will be honest.
All row 3.
All row 3. So we're going to take 4 numbers off of row 3. We're going to take off. I got to write it down so I can change the other screen. All right, with that, off of row 3, we're going to take off the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 9.
More wrestling stuff, please.
More wrestling stuff. I can do that. I actually passed on some wrestling stuff today I thought about. Alright, with that, Big Daddy Juggalo, we're looking for a 4-digit combination. The first number will always be in the top row. The second number will be in the middle row, or the second row. Third number will be in the third row. And the last number will be the number in the bottom row. So what 4-digit combination? Oh, come on, Mark. Bear with me. I just hit the wrong button.
Six eight four three. Not sure I'm doing it right, LOL.
Yep, you're doing it right, because those are the those 4 numbers are legitimate numbers. Because the 6 is still in the first row, 8 is still in the second row, 4, and so on and so forth. So we are looking for 6843 is. Oh, let's turn the music down real quick.
I have 100 proof that God exists. Click on my channel, watch the automatically playing video to see 100 proof that God exists.
Is 6843. Let me make sure I got the number right. Is 6843 the combination to the vault tonight? No, it is not the combination to the vault tonight. So the vault is closed for one more evening, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, you guys can blame KTG. She cleaned it out last time. Alright, so just so you guys know, Big Daddy Juggalo, you will be unable to participate in whatever first main game we do next week. I try to do it, so I kind of picked tonight to do something a little different since I was doing a closed game. So you will be ineligible to win the prize next week, or next Saturday. The Tuesday ones is still open to everybody. And again, guys, I want to thank, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for being with me here tonight. I couldn't do this without you. But like I said, I have one...
Jizzy might explore it.
Like I said, if I got one person on the channel, I'm going to put together a show.
Saint smile.
I hope you guys actually like the ultimatum one. I actually like it. I am a bigger fan of the closed games more so than the open games. Simply because I know I get a little more control in regards to what's out there. Again, I want to thank Dr. Jekyll. He was the sponsor of the show and the list tonight. Just because I'm in that kind of mood. We're going to play his ad one more time for the fun of it. As we sign out this way.
Have fun. Glad I caught the show tonight. I never win anything, LOL.
Well, see, you show up, you play, you win. That's the one thing I always tell everybody. You can't win if you don't play.
Sunshine.
You can't win if you don't play. So those of you guys that are just sitting back on the channel watching,
Similar
jump
to
in when we
1-5
give
to
you an
1.
open game. It is very similar to 15 to 1 Eminem. It's the best I could come up with without actually doing 15 full players. Because that's the one I've been wanting to work on. So I guess my one question is, do you guys want me to increase the number of players on this, or does 5 work? Because this is going to remain a closed game. I will tell you guys that right now. It's just a question of whether I'm going to do 5 players, 6 players, or 7 players. Pretty much. But yeah, 15 to 1. I can't ever seem to get 15 people in on the channel participating on the games. It's hard enough when I need 11, to be honest with you, because I would love to do the 21st question. No, it won't be 4. It definitely will not be 4, because it's got to be 5, because I got to have a winner, and I got to have at least 3 eliminations. Alright, so go for 6. Edit to 6 players. Alright, I will edit it, and when it rolls back around, we'll up it to 6 and see what happens.
6 sounds fun.
But yeah, because like I said, I've been dying to do the 21st question. I have been dying to do the weakest link. But the weakest link requires, obviously, 8 players. The 21st question can require up to 11 players. And it's getting 11 players willing to jump in and chat and participate in the game is hard. And it's like, I want to give you guys this stuff. I really do. Bubbles wants me to give you guys this stuff. She wants it out of here. It's one of those things where it's like, come on guys, I want you guys to have $40 toys, $10, $40 collectibles, $10 collect. I hate using the word toys. Like I said, and this is like I said, I already know I picked this up for a song, so I already know what this thing is worth, because like I said, there was one auction where this exact item went for nice money, and I mean very nice money. It's stuff I want to give away. It's stuff I go pick up at the flea markets. I go pick up at the toy shows. I go pick up at the comic book stores. I want you guys to have it. Because that way, then I got to go buy more stuff and fill it back up. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up here. I want to thank, again, Dr. Jekyll. Everybody's been plugging you for the past 2 weeks. I want to say I feel proud to be able to say I was one of the first ones to start plugging Dr. Jekyll back before the Ustream disappearance. I'm going to do a little more work on the ad. I want to add some sound effects to it, or try to. I just haven't figured out how I want to do it. I kind of want to add like a heartbeat in there, theme, without killing it. But ladies and gentlemen, I am the Saint Fan. This is List Wits. We are the only live interactive game show network on live from PlayStation and YouTube. We are here we try to be here every Tuesday, every Saturday night, barring an active God, an active wife, or an active wife,
You were an I
or an
sincerely
active
appreciated
work.
smile.
And like I said, last Tuesday was active work, but it kind of led me into something I wanted to try. So I think I'm going to start adding a list onto the early part of the Saturday shows. Now, it may not be a prize list. If we do a prize list on Tuesday, we won't do a prize list on Saturday. If we don't do a prize list on Tuesday, we'll do it on Saturday and see how that goes.
Thank you as always, Das
But
fan.
But ladies and gentlemen, as always, it is a privilege and an honor to try to entertain you, maybe educate you a little. And as always, make sure you use little gray cells. They're the best thing you have that you can't work out in the gym. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wish you a good night, and we will see y'all on Tuesday. So until then, play it smart.
Text to speech unavailable here.